So last time we talked, Autumn Volkov, the heir of my legacy challenge, found out about her secret adopted sister, Rory Oklo, during a confrontation with her brother, Ezra Volkov, about her medication use, and had a drunken woohoo party with her girlfriend, Addison Chopra, and her best friend and crush, Shanna Kealoha. After they were done, Autumn immediately regretted her decision. She just woohooed with Shanna, her crush and childhood best friend. Why on earth would she do that? It was the medications and adult juice. It had to be. She would have never done that sober, right? Because she's in a relationship with Addison, and she totally loves Addison. And her crush on Shanna is just a phase, and it meant nothing. She felt so ashamed. Meanwhile, Addison and Shanna seemed fine. They thought it was kind of fun, and Addison even joked about making Shanna a third, all while Autumn felt like she was going to puke. She went to sleep, Addison joining her, deciding to face her regrets in the morning. Meanwhile, downstairs, Ezra and Mason had no idea about what had just occurred upstairs. Just like Autumn had done, Ezra was ranting to Mason about his fight with Autumn. He didn't want to spill all her business to Mason, but he couldn't help but mention how he thinks Autumn's on something. He was so worried and needed to talk about it. Mason tried to keep his composure, considering he's the one responsible for Autumn obtaining medications in the first place, and tried to distract Ezra. Because, like Autumn said, Ezra could never know that he's her pharmacist, or their friendship will be forever ruined. And he didn't want to ruin his friendship with Ezra because of Autumn. He wanted to ruin his friendship with Ezra because Mason is deeply in love with Ezra, and was going to reveal his feelings to him this very day. He was convinced Ezra is his soulmate. He had never met anyone that makes him feel the way Ezra does, and the only reason why he got wicked with Shanna is because being with Ezra all day had him ready, if you know what I mean, and he needed to let that tension out. Plus, he thought about Ezra the whole time while doing it with Shanna. Now would be absolutely perfect to tell him everything. They were completely alone and all the girls were asleep. Or all the girls except Shanna. I guess that woohoo party really got her going. Mason went upstairs to the attic and invited Ezra to come along. He told him he had something important to tell him. He was scared shitless, but let it out, confessing everything. How he's deeply in love with Ezra and wants to be more than friends, and wanted to know if Ezra felt the same. Ezra was taken aback. He didn't know how to handle this. He had never been romantically involved with anyone, and his newfound confidence dissipated quickly when it came to talking about his feelings. He felt like he did when he was a teen. Shy, awkward, backed into a corner. But he also felt curious, wondering what him and Mason could be, what they could have been this entire time. Ezra was open to the idea of exploring a romantic possibility with Mason. He loves him, loves being around him, and they're best friends. What could go wrong? He knows him inside and out. Why not know his insides some more? And even if something did go wrong, at least Ezra would know that he tried. He was willing to try for Mason. Mason made him happy. Ezra just wished Mason would have told him sooner, so that he could do this sooner. Bitch, why am I sobbing? Ezra has improved so much, and considering Ezra has been touch-starved his entire life, the kiss they shared had him wanting more. Why stop there? Why not make today a day full of firsts? He told Mason to get in the tent. They were going to make up for lost time. Oh, I just know Ezra talked him.